Wow, quite a powerful routine that we showed you there this morning. Wonderful, moving into dance company as the name of the performers. And I suppose that message, it's amazing what you can achieve if you do things together. And that really is what's being portrayed there as we broadcast live from Meetings Africa this morning. The 15th year that this event is taking place. And of course, the people are starting to come in. It's day one, and you can see all the exhibitors are set up. They're ready to showcase what they have to offer. Interesting fact, 20 different countries are exhibiting here, 20 from the African continent, and that is absolutely incredible when you look at numbers of people that will be making their way through this door to try and find out where it is that they can host their conferences, their exhibitions, their meetings. This is what this is all about. Not necessarily about leisure tourism, but the reality is that after you host successful businesses and conferences, it's the leisure tourism that is a major spin-off. And that's what we want to talk to a little bit here. And joining us on the program, it's always good to chat to him. And the home of this has always been Gauteng, of Meetings Africa. So it's nice that the city of Joburg is a part of this. So talking to us now, we've got Thandubuhle Mgudlwa, who is the tourism, or the director of tourism for the city of Joburg. Good to have you here on the program. Welcome.
Good morning, Leanne. And good morning to viewers.
Yeah,
and they can take this opportunity to welcome international hosted buyers to this prestigious event.
Indeed, because it is. You are hosting them as the city of Johannesburg, and being here and being a part of it. We talk to ourselves being a world-class country, a country that has got all of the facilities that anyone would expect. Joburg's still right up there when it comes to these events, isn't it?
Oh yes, with no doubt. This is a true reflection of our concerted efforts in anchoring that objective you've just alluded to. What we've done now, we've just reviewed our primary responsibility with regards to the MICE sector. We're going even broader than MICE in making sure that we're creating an enabling environment for meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions on events to take place in Johannesburg. Yeah. With that, it ends up demonstrating good capabilities and capacity for the city to signal that it is ready to host any kind of an event. These kind of event, for instance, create opportunities for small businesses and jobs. We've had a significant kind of amount of reflection on the attendance of Meetings Africa in the previous year, which was a record-breaking in the last 15 years, yes, where we recorded 3,204 attendees. When you translate that to meaningful economic impact that it has, I mean, you're looking at an average spend of 6,400 per business traveler, and on average, they're spending 7 days with reference to length of stay. So we're continuing bidding for more events of this kind, particularly ICA accredited events, and we're layering them our way, and we're maximizing impact to stimulate economic growth.
You know, one of the wonderful things, and we did say it, is that when you come here for a meeting, you do have a little bit of time to go out, explore, and be a part of the rhythm and the soul of the city that you find yourself in. You work, and you also want to get out and enjoy it. What is it that when people visit Johannesburg, what do you want them to take out of it? What is that aim that you try and achieve as the city?
Okay. Primarily, Johannesburg is a global all year round destination. It's a home to multinational companies. 74% of multinational companies are headquartered here. Now we leverage on business activities that are taking place in Johannesburg to convert those business travelers to become leisure tourists, so that they can extend their length of stay. And we're connecting, we've got 45 airlines connecting from Johannesburg with the rest of the world. That is another unique selling point. Now, this provides an opportunity for us to diversify our offering, for people to experience and explore things like heritage related to experience related to heritage and culture barriers, and it has got strong medical tourism offering and business tourism and lifestyle. Joburg, it's a youthful destination. So with its diversity, there is vibrancy, and it's buzzing on events and lifestyle. There's a lot you can do.
There is so much in Johannesburg, and I often do that. I often become a tourist in my city. I was born here. I was raised here. This is my home. Joburg is where I'm from. I mean, in fact, over the weekend we actually went into the center of town, and we went into the different areas, to the art galleries and into the buildings that have been converted into these galleries, and meeting the artists, meeting the soul of the people, having lunch there, visiting the restaurants, there is so much taking place in Johannesburg. You need to just crack the surface and you find that soul. I mean, is that something that you want people to explore and to tap into, and not to just fly in and fly out and come to a meeting, stay in your hotel and get out? How do you advertise that? How do you make people get involved in the city?
All right, we've got strengthened relations to underpin our collaboration with Gauteng Tourism Authority and South African Tourism, whereby in each and every event of embarking on packaging of tourism offering and tourism experience, we rope in associated partners or attached partners to all those tourism authorities or destination management organizations. And by doing that, we ensure that we rope in private sector partners as well to play an integral part of formulating those packages for diversified experience. And what we want to do in the long run as a strategic focus, we're formulating a new strategy that is about to be approved very soon. And that strategy, in formulating it, we had a broader consultation with all key role players in the tourism sector. So it was a commitment by all stakeholders active in the tourism sector to ensure that we produce something that will navigate direction for tourism activities in the city. And niche markets that are coming out of that strategy, surprisingly, are things like heritage and culture, shopping, events and lifestyle, sports tourism, business tourism, leisure tourism, it goes without saying, medical tourism.
Amazing.
And sub-elements of those niche areas would incorporate things like story related to mining experience linked to the discovery of the city. And it will go further by digging down and looking what is the interest of visitors in shopping, with targeting intra and intra-regional markets, domestic markets and international markets. So we're aiming for building up a diversified tourism offering, which is an inclusive effort by all stakeholders responsible for the sector or participating in the sector rather.
Well, fantastic. Listen, I wish you the best of luck for going forward this year, and I hope that it's a great start with Meetings Africa, which it really is, getting all of these people here together. And thanks so much for talking to us here on the program. Thandubuhle Mgudlwa is the Director of Tourism at the City of Johannesburg. Thanks for being our guest.
Thank you.
So it's quite incredible when you look around and you see all of the activity taking place here, and you understand what goes into meetings and the amount of sectors that get that benefit from this. Whether you talk to catering, even someone who makes a cup of coffee, your photographers, your social media individuals, your event organizers, your speakers, I can't even begin to tell you. I mean, event venues, every single person is here showcasing what they have to offer, and the spin-offs from this are massive for the economy. So it's a good investment. But let's take a break. When we return, one of the major events that's going to be held here is an advertising expo. It's the first ever to be held in South Africa. Can't wait to chat to my guests. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. We've got more for you after this.